Welcome to Short-Handed Sailing with me, Pip Hare and Key Yachting. In this series, we're going to break down the key manoeuvres that double-handed teams must execute and show you how only two people can sail a performance boat like this J99 safely and efficiently. All these tips apply for cruising boats as well, so it's for anyone who wants to make the most out of their boat when sailing with only two people. Outside jibing for an asymmetric spinnaker is not everybody's preference, but I would definitely recommend you give it a try. I personally find that outside jibing works really well for boats that have short bowsprits, so it's difficult to get the clue between the luff of the spinnaker and the forestay. But also in bigger wind, I think there's less risk of wrapping the spinnaker. And if you have crew, maybe two female crew, or you're a mixed pair, and one of you is slightly less strong than the other, outside jibing is actually a good way of safely getting the kite round that you can both manage. Preparation is really important for this manoeuvre. There's a couple of things you must do before you go. First of all, make sure that your spinnaker sheet has not gone underneath the bowsprit. So before the jibe, make sure it's hooked nicely in the tack batten and it's trailing along the windward side of the boat. Secondly, make sure that your leeward kite sheet is going to run free and won't get caught on anything. So what I normally do, I'm going to take this jib handle out of the way because that's really easy to get hooked on. And then what I normally do is flake the spinnaker sheet in the cockpit or on the seat here, so I know it will run out quickly. You might also find if you're outside jibing in bigger breeze that you want to centre the main. So we go traveller up to windward. And then you can either flick the main over from here after the jibe, or if you sheet it in, then just allow the main to look after itself during the jibe. One tip though, if you are sheeting the main in for the jibe, make sure that when you come out on the other side, you don't sail too high because you could then go straight into a broach. Once you're ready to jibe, it's all about timing between the helm and the crew. So the idea is that we're going to sail down away from the wind, and at the point that there's still pressure in the spinnaker sheet, at the lowest point there's still pressure in the spinnaker sheet, I let the old sheet go completely, and then the clue flies away from the boat, and then the helm is going to turn the boat under the spinnaker, so the clue goes in front of the forestay while the crew pulls on the new sheet. We're set up to jibe. I've checked forward and the sheet is on the batten. We're going to go main in, so we don't need to worry about the mainsail. So I'll sheet in and we can go traveller up. My old sheet I'm going to flake on the seat here to make sure it doesn't get stuck on everything as it runs out. So starting at the end of the tail, nice big figure of eights on the sheet. Okay, that's ready to run. New one's ready to pull. Okay, we're quite deep here, but we've got good pressure in the spinnaker, so that's good. Are we ready to jibe? Okay, so I'm going to smoke the sheet and we go down fast. Ready? Going now. We bear away fast. The clue comes round and we jibe over. Lovely.